All right, we are now on the final steps of our project. You guys just completed all of the facial features, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and shading the face. So today, you guys are going to finish the hair and the background. That's going to be our final step. So by the end of your work today, you should have a finished project. All right, guys, let's look and see what I've done off camera here. So here's my Harry Potter off camera. You can see that I finished his clothing here, and I went ahead and I added his glasses. I waited to add his glasses until after I shaded the face. That way it was easier to just add those in. You can also see that I colored in his eyebrows and made them fluffy. You guys can also see that I've gone ahead and I've colored in his hair. His hair is not done. Because if you look, this hair doesn't have any shadows, it doesn't have any highlights, it's just one solid color. But if you look at this hair, you can see that there are highlights in his hair, there are shadows. So I'm going to show you guys how to add those real quick. So the first step, just like how I did, is you're going to want to color it in. Next step is you want to grab an eraser. You want to grab this eraser and add in the highlights. Now this person happens to have straight hair, so I'm making short, straight lines. If your person has curly hair, you're going to move your eraser in a curly motion, okay? So once you go through and you add all these lines in here, you can see that his hair starts looking textured. Textured is just, in this case, just means it looks furry or fluffy. If there's any place where you feel like maybe you got the highlights a little too light, you can grab that paper towel or that Kleenex and do a little smudging to kind of fade them in again. That's the cool thing about hair is you just kind of go back and forth until you've got something that you like. Once you have the highlights in, go through and add some individual hairs. These hairs are a lot darker, so you want to do these in the shadowed areas. Again, that's a way to build up texture. So looking at the photograph over here, that's the darkest area. So I'm going to need to go through here and really add a lot of dark hair. Now over here, if you look at the photograph, has a lot of highlights. So I need to go through, I need to add more. So this will obviously take a while because you're going back and forth, but by the end of it, you'll have a really nice head of hair. Also guys, the final step after that is to add a background. So as you're adding backgrounds, think about whether it'd look nicer if it was darker near the face or lighter than near the face. Because he has such dark hair, I'm going to just do a little bit of a shadow around the outside here. I'm going to take this paper towel and just do a little bit of smudging. You don't want to have a plain white background because you can probably still see that grid. Even though you erased it, you probably still see it. With that being said, guys, this is our final step. So you're going to get ready to go ahead and turn in this finished piece. Make sure that I cannot see any part of the grid. So do a really good job of erasing it or shading on top of it to where I can't see it. Now I'm going to add some more shadow here. Again, basically I just want like a little dark halo around there. Now yours might be different. You might decide that you want more the dark near the face. That's totally okay. Up to you. All right, guys, I'm going to finish this, photograph it, and then show you my finished one on Schoology. Good luck, guys. I look forward to seeing these.